Increasingly more companies have sensitive information that needs to be carefully handled. This can include data from customers but also about the company and employees as well. In order to ensure it is properly secure, it helps to choose the right cloud computing providers. Chicago. A lot of companies can do this work for you. Many of them will make bold claims about this can make your business more efficient and how it will make your data more secure. However, it is important to consider whether they can match their claims and that their service is particularly appropriate for your company. The important thing to realize is that there is not a one-size-fits-all that a company can provide for every single client. Different companies will have different demands. Therefore, a provider needs to be as flexible as possible in order to cope with what a business requires. It is also important to realize that businesses can grow and change, so providers need to be willing to adapt. Another aspect to this is the cost of the package that they offer. They ought to be willing to give you solutions that fit your business model. You do not want to have to pay for features that are not necessary for your particular needs, as this is money that could be better spent elsewhere. Therefore, it is important for the provider to reassure you that the data is properly secure. They ought to be able to demonstrate that only the people allowed to access the information that is relevant to their work can do so. The fear is that others may potentially see things they are not supposed to see. When it comes to data, one of the biggest concerns is security. You need to know where the data is stored. Furthermore, you need to know who can access it. With regards to your own company, you have to be sure that people can access data and restrict people from seeing things that they do not need to see. There is also the issue of where the provider stores the data. The reason for this is that the physical location of where this is stored may not necessarily be in the local area. Therefore, it may not necessarily be regulated in the same way, so it is vital to be aware of this before making an agreement. If they cannot properly reassure you on this, consider looking elsewhere. They should also be able to demonstrate that they have backups in the event of a disaster or a power cut. You should get quotes from at least 3 cloud computing providers. Chicago. This will allow you to choose the option that is most appropriate for your business. Look online to see what is available in your local area, as well as looking for feedback and reviews from people who have used these businesses in the past. With a smart approach, you will find the best one to suit your needs.